It is now winter, as you have noticed. So it's been a while since there's been a van progress update. That's because we did the van for summer, we went on holiday, and then my knee kind of got better. See, look. And then we just kind of went and did other stuff. So now obviously it's freezing. It's particularly cold now actually. It's the 4th of January, so we just had a little heat wave, which we went and did something else. So we thought, as it's freezing, we'll come and do some work on the van. But the good news is the roof is in, so we've got the roof in, and we've got the first panel in as well. So lots of progress. We're pretty pleased. The electrics, again, Wayne, thank you Wayne, has helped, and we now have switches and all very exciting things. It's not quite as dangerous as it was a little bit ago, because things have come undone from me just using it for my bike. Here's the first panel. So we went for the one that's obviously away and behind things, but that is the first one in. Roof. Hello Trish. So there's the roof. So it's got star constellations put in it. Little pencil marks so we can work out what they are. The main block in the middle, that line there. I think that's no, that one there. Yeah, that one where he's pointing. That's the original. And then these have starry gaffer tape. Look at the class of that. Can't beat starry gaffer tape. And now we're trying to work out how to get the other panels on because it's actually quite cold. I think it needs some gaffer tape. I think it might do too. So we're getting the base of the back door on at the moment. Got to do the top of the door. This doesn't have any holes in it because it's getting glued on, which is, it got taken off where it was glued. It's actually really cold out here, so Trish has gone to try and get warm, find some wood so we can brace with some clamps, and we'll do, oh nuts, that just fell over. Oh, whatever, it's colder tomorrow, got to do it today. What I have also noticed is that either I painted this panel the wrong way around, or it's upside down. Trace, what temperature are we supposed to be doing this at?
+5 degrees centigrade. Telling by my fingers it's not +5.
No, 1 second, let me just have a look at the old weather forecast. Oh, I need to call the LPG man today. It is... okay, it's apparently 4 degrees, so actually we're not that far off. And it's 5 degrees at 12. And as long as it's dried before tonight when it's -3. -3! Once upon a time, there was a very large conifer here. It went up there. And my friend, Gerbil Rob, cut it down to about, must be about, I don't know, 8 to 10 foot stump. Anyway, that then, I came back from work in February 2020 and realised it was a jaunty angle. And I thought, what's that all about? So I poked it and it moved, which wasn't good. So then I bought a chainsaw, roped it up, dragged it down, somehow managed to get it between these two trees. And then Wayne supervised me whilst I chopped it up with a chainsaw, and then he had to go as well because it's actually quite hard. Anyway, we then took what we managed to salvage from that to Trish's mate Fez and Leonie, who are very lovely, and this is what we've managed to salvage from that tree. So we are going to use all this, put it in frames and do some resin work and turn this into... We are at the stage of trying to fit the worm. The worm is the enormous, there it is, oh, the enormous cable thing here that's going to run all around the top. It's taken us a very long time to find any clips, but Tris found some clips at Screwfix. Shows the clips, there's the clips. So we only need to stick those to the van. Here we've got some extra wiring we have to work around as well. Currently just got that velcroed up. But yes, we really want to get the worm up because it gets in the way constantly because it's huge and very, very bright. So we have to hold on the worm attachments and hope they stop falling off. It's quite boring. Well, it is. Right, so it was hideously cold outside. So what we've done is we have got paper templates. Here we have, so this is floor 1 to build a floor. So what we're going to do in the cabinet at the back right hand side is we're going to raise the floor up because we've kind of got these recesses which we are going to put the jack and car stuff into, build the floor up using these bits of floor, And then we are going to build ourselves some side pieces. Which is a side piece? Oh, we haven't drawn it. Anyway, there's a side piece that needs to go in. So we're going to build like a fake wall. Oh, here we go. Trish's diagram is much better than my descriptions. This fake wall here thing. And then we've got drawers we're going to slide in, which we got from IKEA. And then this here is we're trying to work out how the door's going to work. So we've done it in cardboard, just so it's a little bit more rigid because we're not quite sure about the hinges. Right, so I'm in the van, and I'm just going to show you what all the fuss was about, which hopefully will come up on the camera, with the starry ceiling. There you go, hopefully you can see that. And there you go. So, all the different star constellations in the ceiling. I'm so pleased with this, it's ridiculous. Oh, right, well I've been left on my own for a few days, which is, you know, gonna make some good van progress still. So today I have templates which we made for the cabinet. This is the floor, and I have a power tool, and I have a bench, and I have cuts and bits, which I'm going to go and see if they fit, if the template was right. And then there's a cat on the hot tub. So I'm glad to see my insulation of the hot tub has worked well, that it's not giving away any excess heat. Or the other thing. So a pretty important stage has been reached on the van, and it's not the worm which we're still struggling to get up. The clips we glued have now fallen off. I've tried Velcro, but that isn't really working. So that's the worm. Oh, there's Slane. Say hey, Slane. Yeah, he's beautiful. But actually, it's the building of the cabinet at the back, which is going to have the drawers in it. So what we decided to do is, if I just draw it down here, is build the interior of the cabinet here, which is what I've been doing. And then these boxes, we're going to put runners either side. And these boxes, it's not going to sit on top of it, and then they'll pull in and out. So just about fits. There are going to be some interesting, nothing's quite straight on this thing, partially because we built it on an angle, so it stayed at an angle. That's a small job, but one worth doing. So that's all the cables that were sort of floating around down here. Oh, sort of shoved into this worm thing, just to keep them tidying out of the way. They should at some point fit under this, but for now I just want to keep them out of the way, because I was catching them under here every time I opened the seat. So, right, next job is the worm. Slane's going to help. The Velcro's fallen off. This is a big moment. I've managed to get the worm up. It's absolutely freezing today, and this idiot has just managed to get white paint all down his tail. Oh, Slane. So yes, I'm trying to paint. Oh, it's so cold. So yeah, I'm trying to paint the, what do we call it? Various different cabinets and all doors and all sorts of things in the conservatory, of which there is not enough room, and it's like minus something. And yeah, Slane's just managed to walk into the paint, so I'm just going to get the paint off. The worm has taken out a drill bit on the last one as well. So that didn't work, that took out another drill bit. I'm just going to try and ram it into the ceiling and hope. I'm on the last one. There we go. It is up. Afternoon. So I'm in the van again, doing the floor template and cabinet template for this side of the van. I'm quite tired really, I'm not really into it at the moment. I've got a bit of a cold because I've got a chill from being outside here quite a lot. I'm just a bit grumpy. So, I know I need to get on with it, but I am a bit grumpy. I'm tired. Which is not going to be helped by me just complaining I'm tired and grumpy. So I should get on with it. And then I can get warm again sometime this century. I've done a plumbing course though, so hopefully I can plumb the sink in. Well, being fed up with it all seems to have sped me up. So that's pretty much the floor cut. Just got to sand that one and then try and paint everything. Oh, currently fighting this sink template. There's effort 1, this is effort 2, there's the sink. I have a cold, I feel miserable. Goodbye. More spraying now. So that's actually the back of a door, so I'm not that worried about it. But the door does open into the van, so we will see it a bit, so I thought I'd give it a quick going over. These are the main panels. Oh, sorry, maybe I should focus on it. I've had to stop though because it's all so wet. It's really struggling to dry and the template's getting waterlogged. Turn that off. Welcome to the madhouse. So yes, I've progressed emptying the lounge. This is going to be quite echoey. And this is the template for the sink that I'm going to attempt to cut. It's been an absolute arse, to be honest with you. I've lost the original template, so there was a template with a kit, but I don't know where that's gone. Anyway, the other thing I've done is these panels. So these are now obviously white backed, and they've got the designs on them. And I've just finished this one as well. So these are all for the sofa. So I'm pretty pleased with that. I do feel like I'm possibly losing my mind, but you know, the cat's here and very supportive. By some miracle, it actually almost fits. What I need to do is take a tiny bit off here, a slightly bigger bit off here because it's just kind of rubbing against that at the moment, and then this, which actually was a bit of a miscut, so I just need to cut the rest of that. So that's probably what I'll do first, then just try it out again, just to make sure I need to cut. But these side bits, because these side bits are the problem. If you see, we've got such a little lip to play with, you've got to get that right. So I'm really pleased, but I'm going to do this next week because I'm too tired now and I'll just make a mistake. Yay! But next week I really want to try and get most of the van done. So most of the panels are now cut. Quite a few are installed. I will show you a video tomorrow. So we did some of that whilst I was in Bath. And then I'd really like to just be at the stage of doing the work surfaces and the doors with the resin, which we think we've got a solution to some of the problems we had with the test cottle, which basically meant the resin ran out when we tried to circle it with a glue gun and using blocks, which sadly didn't work. So we're trying blue tack and painting it on. I understand from an update on Facebook Messenger that it has got under the wood, but he has a solution for that. So I am leaving him to find that solution whilst I decorate my lounge, because, you know, why wouldn't I give myself another set of jobs? I also decided I'm going to replace all my radiators. So this is going to go on the toilet seat door, because we can hang a bin off that, and it's from IKEA. They've got like these hooks that you can put other things in if any of them were in stock. Might look like chaos down the back of here, but actually I've just fitted another strut in here, which I'm going to use to build a wall, and the water both fits. We've got very, very small wastewater, but we're not planning on using it that much. But means both water containers will fit on that side. For reference, cutting slidey door things with a jigsaw is difficult, and it doesn't like it, and with a handsaw is impossible, just in case you ever wondered. It has been a very, very long week, but I do feel like I'm finally making progress. So I have got the floor in, so I raised it these blocks, which you can see are slightly shoddily screwed in, just to make sure that I don't go through the fuel tank, which is underneath the ply, underneath the floor, but you never know your bad luck in this place. I've also put the foot panel back in, which I had to do to be able to fit the sideboard, which has broken a bit unfortunately, so that needs a bit of fixing. So I'm just going to get a hacksaw I think on it because it's really irritating me. But then round the back, ta-da! So yeah, one of the side panels, there needs to be another one just to go here. This was going to be a test piece, but you know what, it fits well enough, so I'm just going to leave it there actually. And then this side here has got our bungee, and if I come around this other side, you can see I've boxed in the water. So again, I'm just not doing everything too final here, just in case I need to make some adjustments, because I think it's a little bit tight on the water carriers. I'm sure it'll be fine. And then I'm just installing this sliding door at the moment, which has been the bane of my life, but at £22 from Argos, I'm willing to live with that. And you can see I've left a nice big footprint there, where I gave it a kick in earlier. The other back plate's in. I have also boxed, you can't see down there, but I've boxed in the electrics as well, and I've cut my finger. Quite badly actually, it really hurts, but it's fine. Also, the van needed a new battery this morning, which has not put me in the most sterling of moods to be doing this, but you know, I knew it was coming. But it looks alright, doesn't it? I did have a little lie down earlier, and I just sat here and I looked at the sky, and I thought, I hope this is worth it. No, I thought this will be worth it. That is the doors installed. Well, the point at which I like to say the van decided to give up and actually cooperate. So these will slide out here. Oh, there'll be a magnet on this end. Oh gosh, let's do this right. There'll be a magnet here just to hold the door open, like this normally. Look at that. Ooh. And then, now you might think, well, why have you installed an ugly ass plastic folding door? The answer is mountain bike. So I worked out, thankfully quite early on, that to have 2 mountain bikes here, the pedal for one can go here, but the other pedal needs to go in this cupboard. So we are a little bit constrained, and the reason why I can't build the interior of this cabinet yet is because we need to have a bit of a play with the bikes and getting the bikes fitted in here and seeing how that works. A side panel, a little tatty down the bottom, but I'll work on that. And then this is the door, which is where the toilet's going to be. So this is all, it's a temporary catch, just because I needed something to stop it wriggling whilst I'm driving. But this opens up, and behind it will be the loo.